Okay, it's working. Just waiting for some people to get on here. I'll wait a couple minutes and then I'm going to talk to you about the book that I'm currently reading. Okay, guys, no one's on here, but I think it records what I'm doing. You know that I'm new at this and have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about what I'm reading, and then hopefully you'll be able to watch it later. And then if you come on, we can visit about what it is that you're reading. So I know this is going to be backwards, but See You at the Cosmos by Jack Chang is what I'm reading right now. And like I said this morning, Miss Haynes in the library recommended this to me because she said that I thought I might enjoy the main character, Alex. And so I thought I'd give it a shot. So I'm going to read the actual little blurb at the beginning of the book. And then I want to share with you a part that I read a couple days ago that shows kind of just who Alex is as a person. So here's kind of a summary of the book. All 11-year-old Alex Petrosky wants is to launch his golden iPod into space. With a series of audio recordings, he'll show other life forms what life on Earth, his Earth, is really like. But for a boy with a long-dead dad, a troubled mom, and a mostly not around brother, Alex struggles with the big questions. Where do I come from? Who's out there? And above all, how can I be brave? Determined to find the answers, Alex sets out on an extraordinary road trip with his dog, Carl Sagan, named for Alex's hero, the real astronomer. But his destination keeps changing, and the funny, lost, remarkable people he meets along the way can only partially prepare him for the secrets he'll uncover, secrets that will turn his universe upside down. So what I was kind of thinking with that is he just learned a little bit about someone that I think has the same name as his father, but lives in another city. So I'm thinking that maybe the person that he thinks is his father right now, maybe perhaps isn't, or he finds some like long lost family member. I think that's going to be kind of the second half of the story. Right now, I'm still in the first chunk, but that's kind of what I'm predicting based on the inside cover of the book that he's going to find out. So I think he's at this Sharf festival where he's launching a rocket into space with other people, and his mom doesn't know where he is. He took a train all by himself. And so I think after this kind of whole thing plays out, he's going to maybe find out more about his family. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But I'm on page 62 of the book, and I just wanted to share a little bit of how quirky Alex is. It says that he's 11. So, yeah, it said 11. So he's similar to your age and maybe a little bit younger, but you can kind of understand where he's coming from and just how different his personality is. And so when I read this the other night, I thought this was, I kind of giggled out loud because it's kind of funny about who he is. So he's at this launching festival where people are practicing launching their rockets. So it says, Elisa told me she loved the open rocket screenshots I posted when I was designing the Voyager 3, and my cheeks started getting warm. It is a really hot day today. She gave me her business card, and also she said, if I'm ever looking for a summer internship, they'd be glad to have me. I asked her, what's an internship? And she said, it's a job where you get paid in knowledge. I told Elisa that the internship sounds really interesting, but I'd like to keep my options open because Mr. Bashir already pays me $5 a week to help him stack magazines at his gas station. I told her he lets me take home the science magazines he doesn't sell every month. So with my job right now, I get paid in knowledge, but I also get paid in money too. Elisa said that I'm a tough negotiator. She said we would keep in touch and talk about it with my mom before the next school year ends, and she wished me good luck with my launch. My launch, I can't believe it. I'm launching my golden iPod into space. And so when I read that the other night, I chose that, and I knew that I was going to do my first live talking about that because it really shows who Alex is, like I said, as a person, but how he takes everything so literally, and the part about the knowledge that he's getting from the magazines and the $5 that he gets, which is great, but how wonderful an internship actually is, and the experience that you get from maybe doing a job in a field or something where you can get experience for something maybe that you want to do later in life. And so the whole book is written like that, where it's from his point of view. And you almost think that he's being sarcastic in some ways, but he takes things very literally. And that part especially just made me feel like, for you guys that were wondering if you would enjoy this book, it gave you kind of a dose of who he was as a person. And so in terms of the rest of the book, each chapter is, you're not going to be able to see it because it's backwards, but I'll just show you anyway. It's a recording. So this one says new recording 13. And it tells you, it says 5 minutes, 28 seconds. And so this whole book is a series of him documenting this trip that he goes on through voice recordings. And that's something unique too, because you're totally getting all of his inside thoughts, and not so much about other people, which I would be curious to know. The people that he meets along this journey when he goes to launch this rocket, I'm sure, or I can imagine the things that they're probably thinking about him, because he is just a little bit different of a person. So nobody is on here, and that was 8 minutes of me blabbing about Alex. So hopefully this is recording. You guys can watch it later, and I'll try again later. Okay, bye.